That looks quite nice, doesn't it? What a morning. It's lovely. Nice and calm. A wee bit chilly, eventually. It's taking its time. We're talking, what are we in? Second week in November. And it's been mild. It's been in the mid-teens for weeks and weeks and weeks. But last night I think it went down about 5 degrees, and it's starting to get that sort of proper autumn feel. But we're on the trout today. Rainbow trout. Gordon's here, so that obviously means one thing, that there might be some pike featuring in today as well. But mainly we're on the rainbows, and we're on the premier sort of trout fishery in Scotland, allegedly. The Lake of Menteith. And yeah, we're going to see how this goes. I'm feeling quite confident. The only thing that's maybe thrown me a little bit is it's an easterly wind today. It's not a huge easterly, maybe getting up to about 7 or 8 miles an hour. But that can sometimes throw the fish off a wee touch, so we'll see how that goes. You see I'm getting my excuses in early, as always. But yeah, rainbows on the fly. We'll talk through the sort of approach, and then probably in fact about half an hour's time I would imagine, Gordon will probably get the fly rods out for the pike fly rods out.
I'm starting on the pike.
He's starting on the pike, there we go, let's see. But aye, let's see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it. A couple of fish, bending the rod. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I know Alex slags me off, but you can't come here and not have a bash at the pike.
Scotland's premier trout fishery. Can you come here and not have a bash at the pike?
Damn tooting. Aye, so my plan is a few hours on the pike in the morning, and then a few hours on the pike as it starts to get dark, and then the trout in between. So fingers crossed. We'll see how we go. The fly fishing ain't my gig. Still very much a learning curve. So, been here a couple of times with Ross and Daz. Done okay on the trout. A few small pike. But we'll move on for gearing up.
As much as my fly casting's, it's not the worst, it's definitely not the best. But I'm always scared for some reason in a boat with someone to my right hand side. I think I cast quite laterally, rather than straight over the top. So without a doubt, by the end of today, Gordon might have a couple of new piercings. But I think to prevent that, we'll do a wee sort of out the back door cast. Safer for all involved that way. I don't know, I just can't. I've always been a wee bit weird about it, wary about it.
No shit.
Do you mean by that?
Then I went in a boat with you, I shit myself. That's what's good about Big Ross, he's left-handed.
Ah, really? See, that'd be ideal. But nah, I don't mind the over the shoulder, out the back door cast. I don't know if Gordon's very keen on it, so.
No.
I'll stay on this side of the boat in the drift and he'll stay on that side and I'll just cast like an absolute moron. Looks cool. Nah, it doesn't.
Well, I think this is a 4th spot. We've had the odd wee indication. Well, Alex had the odd wee indication, a wee tug. But I was watching the far bank on the last drift and there was a lot of thrashing about, like quite close to the bank in the shallower water. Whereas the fish we were seeing kind of further out in the slightly deeper water. Alex, was it nymphing? Like nymphs, as if they were very delicately just turning on the surface. So we come in to the shallow. Tied up now. Come into the shallow, set and cast, bang, fish on, but I get off. I'm fishing a sinking tip with a big dirty pink lure on. And I kind of slow roly-poly retrieve. Had a couple of pulls, had a fish on. So hopefully the next one sticks. Nothing on the pike rod. Lobbed that a bit for about an hour and a half. I think we'll get one in here. I'm pretty confident. I'll show you this fly.
Can't even call that a fly.
Purists turn away now. I'll stick that in my Christmas tree next month.
Bloody hell.
But hey, it's worked, it works. I'll throw some pictures up of the fish we've had in the last couple of sessions here. With Ross and Daz. Some lovely fish. Right, let's see if we can get one whilst the camera's rolling. No. Right, Alice, you can get back your fishing. There we go. I'm getting nips every cast there for about 4 or 5 casts. I just sped up as it got towards the boat and it nailed it. It's not a big rainbow. But it is the first fish. Oh. I do myself a mischief in it. Whoa! Fucking hell, it woke up now. This is brilliant, man. You can see why folk like the old fluff chopping. Jesus, Johnny. Bending the rod. Excuse me. He's not the worst. I'll let him go to cider. There he goes. Told you, Alex. Right. Let's get another. Right, you're putting on, Alex.
Nothing. Well, you can't beat them. Join them. That's ridiculous. Look at the size of that.
Only greeting with a big trout off the end of it.
It's like casting a squirrel. A punk squirrel. Conditions are probably the worst you could really have for fly fishing. Barely a breath of wind. Not helping much if you're hiding behind these trees, but it seems to be where the fish are. They're fish with an adventurous appetite, so we'll stick with it. Hopefully that breeze will pick up later on. I'll be able to get the nymphs out. I'll start seeing a few more fish on the surface. A wee bit of a ripple. And get the buzzers on, get the nymphs on, get the lighter rod out. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep chucking this thing. Look at that in the water. That's nuts. Hey, if it works. I'm not even telling you what I've got this on. I'm embarrassed. Hey, it's proven to be quite difficult this morning, so I'll happily take them anyway. And if that means putting on a horrendous looking fly.
Well, stop trying to get on, you're a purist.
I'm not.
You're fooling nobody.
I'm definitely not a purist, but there are lines. And I've crossed it. But now the Gordon seemed to be getting a few follows, a few plucks on a really slow retrieve, fairly deep. He's using a sink tip, I'm using a kind of a quick intermediate. And we're only in about 9 feet of water, so the fish are sitting deeper than we expected. But yeah, I'll take them anyway at the minute. Ill prepared as ever. Bear with me a second.
Also, it's alright, yeah.
Copy there. Thank you. Cheers. He's nailed it. Nice one. One each. I think we found the method. We found some fish, so fingers crossed. We might get a few in here. Might even get one for the table.
I thought you the pike rod I go. And I'm no joking, a pike come up, had a go at the fly just as I was lifting it out. And I was laughing, and as it sat back in the water, a trout's come up and nailed it. That That was nuts. A nice trout.
It's a better looking trout, aye.
Oh, that was absolutely nuts. A better one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, give me a view, give me that. We're done yet. Well, there we go. I'm in Menteith bow. Decided to keep this one. That'll be mine and Kobe's dinner tonight. My boy likes a sea trout, but this is the next best thing. This time of year, so you can like it or lump it. Ah, that was good fun, that. That was brilliant. What a fish. Menteith rainbow. Well, I'm no one for keeping scores, Alex, but I think that's 3-1 to me. You like to keep a score? Just saying. Right, I'm going to continue and try for a pike. I've got my rainbow fix. That was good.
Seem to be struggling a wee bit here. The big pink things are working to an extent. I'm determined to get one on. Something a wee bit more traditional. So I've switched. I did give the buzzers a go. I've switched. Still fishing a buzzer on the point. Get a little... No idea what kind of buzzer it is. It looks like it's seen better days, mind you. And then just fishing 2 droppers above it. And yeah, went pretty traditional on this one. Little black pennel and bottom dropper, and if I can reach it. A Cape McLaren on the top dropper. So a team of 3, traditional sort of lock style, isn't it? At least I think it is anyway. I give myself 5 minutes with this and I'll be back on the pink stuff, but you never know. I'm not a massive believer in you need to catch fish a certain way. I think catching fish is the most important bit. But there is something nice on the odd occasion of doing something properly. Don't get used to it though. Big pink things went back on. First cast. Sometimes you just need to accept it, don't you? Slow retrieve again, really, really, really slow. A figure of 8 on an intermediate line, so yeah, quite near the bottom. That was some take, that was. Absolutely nailed it. You can talk about being purist and using the right flies and all that nonsense. But when I fish, that's a lure, man.
Excuse me.
Forceps. Ah, needed that. Starting to lose faith. I'm just keeping that on from now on. I'm not changing that at all. It's staying on.
I think he might be right. This easterly wind, certainly in comparison to the last two sessions I've had on here, it's not been anywhere near as productive. The wind from the east, the fish bite, at least as they say. These are a couple of fish. I've had a couple of fish. Tried the old pike lures as well. All my fish have came on that, and one took the pike fly as well. Absolutely no sign of any pike. So we're kind of cut lures to go. We've only really had the majority of the fish in one spot, which was just behind Alex there, and one up there. I don't know whether we just keep moving and do wee half-hour spells, hopefully stumble across some more fish. But aye, all the energy's needed. Hard work the old fluff chuck, wasn't it? This fish jumping out of there. I bet it's worth going over there. Yank. He's gave up. He's lobbed everything he's got in his box. He's even got the bung and some big bit of candy looking thing there. Oh dear. Aye. Hopefully the last couple of hours comes good. We'll see.
Well, we've moved right up to the top end of the loch. Sort of sheltered area. We've had a couple of casts there, both of us a couple of casts. Still got that big bloody pink thing on. I was just about thinking of changing it. And this guy is to the side of the boat. And get this to the boat, that'll narrow the gap to 1. Not counting. Always counting.
I couldn't give a monkeys, I've got my dinner.
Them get under that boat. It's 7 in total. And tough going. Just before that last fish, I thought, well, change of fly. Decided against it because it produced the fish. And it's been quiet since. Well, we change again. The good old faithful yellow dancer. And then this one had 4 goes at it before it actually.
I just stood in the boat.
Yep. Before it actually hooked it. It's a better fish. I think I'm going to have him, I think. I've paid for 1 fish, so. It'll be dinner, I think. Into that boat. I believe that's us level. 4 each.
I think I'm only 3.
I think you've only got 3 as well.
That's a clunker.
This guy's in the net. There we go, my best of the day. Similar to Gordon's.
No, I think that's bigger.
There's a wee bit bigger. Chunky fish. There was a couple of dinners.
I literally just said to Alex there, I've not had a bump all afternoon. See a fish rise, cast right through it and hooked it. Only a tiddler, that's a bloody lively one. And with Alex getting them fish and a few hits on night, Jesus, man. Yellow dancer, I naturally changed to that same fly as well. Giving it some miss. to go. Can't see my line. Oh. Easy, tiger. That's probably the nicest fish of the day. Happy with that. Yellow dancer. Last 3 hits and 3 casts. Second fish hooked up. Literally into the last half hour and my luck's took a wee turn for the better.
So is that a better fish?
Hopefully. Can't have you catching the most and having the biggest.
This looks a better one. Is it, or is it just...
Nah, it's just a lively character. Jesus. That's brilliant, man. Oh, that's not actually not that bad. Ending on a high. No landed it yet, but
what is this?
oh, there it goes again. Can you see the hook? Is it totally... Let me bring this in her.
If we're going to net it.
Can't see the hook at all. I'll give it some, didn't I? Oh, you little shit. Hey, yes, I'm tired now. Come on. I spoke too soon. Oh, come here. Well, he's hooked just in the bottom lip. Well, another day on Menteith comes to an end. I think 9 fish all in we got. A couple of nice fish there for the table. See what Kobe can come up with. I'll let him cook these ones, or this one. But 9 fish, I think all on lures, one on a pike lure, pike fly. But I think I said this last year, it was a game of 2 horse. I had a no bad morning. Alex had a decent afternoon. It was nice just to kind of finish there on a fish. Always like to finish on a fish. So, I don't know what our next plans are. Maybe some dead baiting for pike or something. So whatever that is, we'll maybe see you next time. Thanks for watching.